Good morning and welcome to a day in my life as a software engineering intern. My name is Maria and I am a scary 20-year-old girl who still has braces because I got them last year. And yeah, this is just me in the morning. I'm wearing a bunch of layers because it's super cold in my house. And after that, I go downstairs and I make my breakfast. Well, I don't really drink coffee, so this is me making tea. So even though I don't drink coffee, I still drink black tea in the morning to give me some caffeine to wake me up. And here I just put some lemon, sugar, and some black tea. And then I just have some peanut butter toast for breakfast. Usually I'll have that or like avocado toast or like yogurt or something. And this is me watching the news with my parents. We have our Christmas tree up, but we haven't decorated it yet because I've been lazy. And I made them increase the heat because I was frozen. So after breakfast, I'll go upstairs to my room and just do random things. And this is some of the stuff that I got from Shopify in the box that they sent us. So they got us the game We're Not Really Strangers, and I played with my friends the night before and I had to draw them. And yeah, after that, I just went on my phone and was just browsing YouTube and like my notifications and drinking some more tea. So yeah, my Black Friday purchase from Aritzia came. I never even buy anything from there. All I do is invest in their stock because of that YouTuber Best Dressed, how she brought it to all the eyes of American girls. So now they all buy Aritzia. I decided, okay, I'm 20 years old. I might as well start dressing like a 20-year-old. I actually tried it on. It's pretty good. It's like effortless, but it still looks fashionable. And since I still had some time before work started, I decided to read a little bit of my book. It's the third book in this science fiction series called Red Rising, and it's really great. Also, sometimes in the mornings, what I try to do is I try to fill out my bullet journal, even though I don't use it for bullet journaling. But my friend Helen got it for me for my birthday, and what I've been doing is answering these two questions. And then, like 5 minutes before work starts, I actually decide to start getting ready. So I brush my teeth, do my skincare routine, which is pretty simple in the mornings. As you can see, I save a bunch of time and get to do a lot of things in the morning because I don't have to commute an hour and a half to get to work, which is pretty great. Okay, so now it's time to get dressed. So yeah, usually I'll just wear whatever I'm wearing because like I can just cut it off, you know, in the Google Meets calls. But yeah, there was this one point in quarantine where I just wore the exact same thing to bed and to work for 3 days straight, so that felt kind of gross. So I think today I should I did my skincare, I did all like good things. Maybe I should wear something different. Okay, I went with gray and purple because I can't just do one layer in my cold AF house. I need at least 2 layers. So yeah, I guess it's time to start the work day. Okay, the moment you've probably all been waiting for, unless you skipped to this part, but here's me opening my work laptop and getting ready for the day. Okay, so the first thing that I do when I get to work is go on Slack and check to see if I had any messages from the day before, which I didn't because it was the weekend. So now I'm looking at my calendar and trying to like see what can I do today. So the first thing is that from now, like 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., I have a block of focus time so I can like work on my project. And at the end of lunch, what my team does is we have from like 12:50 to 1 p.m. we have like an optional meeting like to just say hi to everybody. From 1 to 4 p.m. I actually have another block of focus time, so this is a very good day. Yeah, also I'm having a hard time getting back into things because well, it's Monday, and also last week from Wednesday to Friday we had hack days, so it's like a hackathon thing and we're working on a completely different project. So I'm like, where was I in my project? What should I be doing? So yeah, there's that. Just trying to wake myself up. I finally got through all of the Slack messages that I missed. Things that I'm going to do this morning is, yeah, I'm working on this project, so maybe I should explain what I'm doing a little bit, but not say too much information, kind of. Okay, so what have I been working on for the past month or so? Well, let me just explain what team I'm on. So this is my second placement at Shopify. I'm on a backend team. It's called App Authorization. So I think I was kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself, so I should first explain how Shopify works. Well, it's a general software for any entrepreneur to be able to build their own online store. And this would be what they would get, which is an admin, where they can see all of their information, like their orders, their products, customers, and things like that. And this is actually cool that this thing showed up, this video card, because it's something I made in my previous internship, which is really funny. But currently, what I've been working on is this section called the apps, where because Shopify is a general place, Shopify doesn't develop all of these things for specific people, like not just for people who have restaurants or drop shippers, but we have an area called apps where people can actually find apps on the Shopify App Store that some are developed by Shopify, so those are called first-party apps, and some are developed by other people called third-party apps. And they can install these apps onto their store for things like product reviews or Facebook ads and different things like that. and they can view them inside of their Shopify admin. Like this one, for instance, is called Offset, and it's a first-party Shopify app, and it is inside of this thing called an iframe. So it doesn't take up the whole screen, but it's inside this smaller screen within Shopify. So what my team does is, how do we authorize those apps to actually work on Shopify? So how do we make sure that they get the correct information that they want from the admin through making requests, like RESTful requests or GraphQL? And how do we make sure that they set the correct scopes to get the right things? How do we make this process good for merchants? So like a big project that we worked on that was released was like switching from using third-party cookies, because browsers are taking those away, to using JSON web tokens, so that we can actually do this authentication process by using tokens instead of cookies. Yeah, there are many reasons why we did this, but I'm not going to go into that in detail. So what my project is that it kind of relates to this website, which is for Shopify developers, like the third-party developers who want to learn how to build stuff on Shopify so they can build apps, themes, channels. But obviously I'm talking about building apps. So what my team wanted me to do was that we do have like some tutorials out there, but it's not the best for every developer because it's only in some specific languages. So they wanted me to create a demo app in a different technology, so that's what I've been working on. So then I'm going to be merging two PRs that I had from last week. So when we merge those, one of them is mine, one of them is this other woman's who's been helping me, and she's really great. Then I'm gonna ask her what we can do, because I think we could start writing documentation for it because we have most of the code done, but there could be some other things that we could do. Okay, I merged my two PRs, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, and then some guy approved it right before I was supposed to merge it. I was like, yes, great. Oh yeah, we have this random Slack bot called Geekbot that I need to fill out and like say, what did I do yesterday or what am I gonna plan to do today? Also, I have this advent calendar that I got from this company. Well, my mom calls it Lindidit, but it's just a lint. But yeah, I need to find day number 7. Oh, okay, here. Look, nice snowball. Okay, also new plan. I merged my PR, Hannah's PR, did the Geekbot, messaged this other guy for answers on something, and then I'm actually gonna pair with Razan and Hannah on something that they're working on, because like, why not see what they're working on? Because I feel like when I've been working on this project, I've been kind of like disconnected from my other teammates and like what they've been doing, so I want to see what he's been working on. So yeah, this is my plan for this morning for now. Here I am pair programming with my two teammates. I was observing them. We use this app called Tuple so you can screen share. And yeah, we were pair programming for like an hour and a half because we couldn't figure out some stuff, which was really funny because we kind of forgot what we were trying to do, since the feature we were trying to test was actually from a few weeks ago. But we had this thing called a code freeze, which is what we do every year for a few weeks during the time of Black Friday, Cyber Monday. And it was funny because my teammate forgot to commit his code, and then we were trying to figure it out, like what was going wrong, and everything looked like it was supposed to work, and then it just wasn't working, so that happened. Also, we kind of forgot to go to town hall, so we might have to watch that a little bit later. So for lunch, we were lucky, and we got to see that my mom made her infamous ugly pizza, as me and my brother called it. It doesn't even have a tomato sauce. And then also after that, I had some Korean pancake that my aunt brought us because she went to K-Town in downtown. I don't even know what's inside, but it was so good and so sweet. And also, I want to show you. Can you guess what my favorite magnet is that we have? Okay, I had a lunch break. I watched just some random YouTube videos. I'm so dead already. Like, I'm so tired. The day has only just started. I literally have so much stuff to do today with work and with school after. So many things. We had like that meeting from like 12:50 to 1. Was like just optional team meeting, and then my manager was in it, so I just went and talked to him. Or we call them leads at Shopify. Maybe it's because manager has the word man in it. Okay, so I just wrote my intern self-assessment thing, and it kind of made me feel weird. Like, I don't know if I did that much, or maybe I'm just not keeping track of the things that I'm doing for like these past few months. And plus sometimes I'll be interested in some other project and just like work on it with like one of my teammates or something, and then I forget about those because it might just be like a one-off thing. I think it would probably be good if for my next placement when I'm doing data engineering, which starts in January, I think I'll try to keep track of the things that I'm doing more, because otherwise I just kind of lose track. And also there's not like one central repository where I can go and see all of my like pull requests or something, because I work in like a lot of distributed systems. So it's like, okay, I might have something here, something there, or like I help someone with this, but like my name is not on it. Like I pair programs with them on it, or like something like that. Or maybe I have one commit and then they had the rest and they made the PR. But yeah, I'm the one, it's like on me to actually take ownership for this stuff like write it down, which I have not been doing. So I think it's a good wake-up call that I need to be doing that. After that, I met with Hannah and we got to pair program on the code that I'm trying to write. So we were planning on doing one thing, which was like some sort of proof of concept, but then we realized that we were actually missing one crucial step in our app. So we were working on that, and then Hannah had to go help someone else with something, so then I'm going to continue working on it by myself, and I decided to do that while listening to some nice Christmas tunes to get me into the spirit, because it's December, and I wanted to listen to fun things, and yeah, and then, yeah, it's me working on stuff by myself, testing things out, and basically failing because I couldn't finish it on my own, but anyways, it was almost the end of the day, so I just went to the final meeting that we had, and yeah. Okay, it's after work and I want to walk before it gets too dark. Yeah, it's pretty light right now. And then, yeah, I'm just walking around, going to the park, and I'm frozen. It's so cold. Okay, so my camera died and it was charging for the past few hours, and now it's like 8 p.m. or almost, and yeah, what I've been doing, I took a break because I was so exhausted from the entire day. Like after my walk, I came home and I was just like reading my book a little bit because I wanted to get away from looking at a screen. I should probably get UV glasses. After that, I was watching videos and stuff and relaxing. Then I had like dinner, and then yeah, it was just like some random like wheat thing that Russian people eat and chicken. Now I'm working on my algorithms assignment because it's due tomorrow, and I only had question 1 out of 4 done. But now I'm on question 4. Oh yeah, and also in a few minutes I'm going to be working out with some of my friends because I started forcing them to work out with me. So like each week a different girl is planning the workouts, and then they just like choose whichever videos, like, oh yeah, today's leg day, and then tomorrow is stretching, or and the next day is dance or something. And this week it's my friend Rihanna, and I'm really excited because for Thursday we chose dancing, and we're gonna be dancing to Christmas songs because Pamela Reif made a Christmas dancing video, so I'm very excited for that. So yeah, I better get dressed for that. Okay, we did 2 hit videos, and then now I took a shower, so sweaty, and I'm going to take a break because like I did most of my assignment. I just have question 4B and C to do tomorrow, and it's due tomorrow. Yeah, I wanted to play We're Not Really Strangers, like the card game with Rihanna. Okay, I spent like almost 2 hours of me and Rihanna playing We're Not Really Strangers and talking so much, and it was so much fun. Here are some of the questions we asked each other. I liked this one, admit something. That was cute. And this one was nice. This is like the final level. Level 3 is called reflection. The other one, level 2, is connection. Level 1 is perception. Yeah, this was really nice. And we played with some of the Shopify cards too. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's getting pretty late. I'm probably gonna fall asleep around 12, I'm guessing. But I really hope that you enjoyed seeing what I do during the day. Even though today's pretty busy doing all my assignments because it's like midterm, or I keep saying the midterm, but it's final season. But yeah, I hope you learn more than just seeing me type on my keyboard and do time lapses of me coding. But I wanted to actually explain things and show you that sometimes, you know, 3 developers working on something and you still can't figure it out. Just sometimes happens, you know? And sometimes you just might get really super tired at the end of the day and just need to like rest, read a book, or take a nap or something, or go on a walk. I hope this helped you. I hope you learned a lot, and let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, but don't try not to trash my nutritional habits. I promise that I eat more vegetables usually. So see you next time. Bye.